Sonic Colors. Hey guys, it's Turner4590 and welcome back to the Sonic series of games, something that we haven't visited on this channel in a long time actually, since Sonic Adventure 2 back, 3 years ago. And even though I love Sonic games, the main reason why it's taken so long to get back to this series is because typically I like to play series in order, so like order of release date, or if it's like there's a chronological timeline or something, like order of that, like, you know the drill. That's what I usually like to do. Unfortunately, when it comes to the Sonic games, the next few games I have lined up after SA2 are... Oh god, yeah, okay, I think you can see why I've been so reluctant to keep playing, because, let's be honest, Sonic kind of took like a nosedive in quality after the original, the two Sonic Adventure games, and most people would argue that when the first time Sonic truly bounced back with a game that everyone can agree is freaking fantastic is what you're looking at right now, Sonic Colors. Just in time for the upcoming release of Sonic Mania and Sonic Forces later this year, so hopefully this will, also be a well-received, I'm pretty sure one of them looks already like a home run, but we'll see about the other one. I do love boost gameplay, so we'll see how Sonic Forces turns out. But anyway, here's Sonic Colors, and this is a cool title screen because you can actually move around the camera and just marvel at these particle effects that are on these cool wisps, which are function as your power-ups for the game. But regardless, let's just jump right into it. And I haven't played this game in a long time, but like I said, you'd be hard-pressed to find anyone who doesn't find this game fantastic, because it definitely it's definitely great. So let's just get right to it.
Hello, Sonic. Do you read me?
Oh god, that's not the Tails I knew. Yeah, one interesting thing about this game that I'll get into is actually the entire voice cast has actually been recast, like no more 4-kid dub. So this was the first game to technically I think Sonic Free Riders was the first to do it, but yeah, we'll get into that. Not that there's much characters in this game. This is very light on story. It kind of feels like a soft reboot of the franchise, honestly. But anyway, let's just get right to it. What? Oh, okay, well, no story for this game apparently. Sonic's just in a space theme park and he's about to boost a win! Okay, sure, I'm sold game. Anyway, this is Sonic Colors, and as you can see, it is using traditional boost gameplay, which was introduced in Sonic Unleashed, and this game definitely refines it a little bit better. It controls a little bit smoother than Sonic Unleashed. Obviously, it doesn't look as gorgeous as Sonic Unleashed, but hell, for a Wii exclusive, like, I don't know, I feel like they actually put a lot of effort into making. Well, first off, like, the game looks pretty good, and second of all, like, all the levels, like, really stand out. Like, the level design, like, just for overall, like, what you're looking at is fantastic in this game. And let's just boost through these guys, because boosting to win is definitely a thing that applies in a lot of situations. But hell, it's fun, because when you're boosting, it genuinely feels fast, and I think it's definitely the best they've come to, closest they've come to making it feel like you have control while going crazy fast. And anyway, one thing you're also, oh god. Get on rails to grind. No, really? There's no way that's possible. Anyway, one thing that I have to point out right away is how absolutely phenomenal the soundtrack in this game is, because it is just a treat to listen to. It's like, that's one thing that, like, also everyone would say is that no matter how bad a Sonic game ends up being, like, pretty much the soundtrack always knocks it out of the park, and Sonic Colors is absolutely no exception. It's a fantastic soundtrack. I think the soundtrack, official soundtrack title is like Hybrid Colors Vivid Jams, or it's something like that. It's pretty awesome. Anyway, this is your little rank up screen, or not rank up. There's no level ups, unfortunately. Which is you think that's a joke, but like Sonic Unleashed actually did have level ups and stuff, but. Anyway, the gimmick of this score screen is that you can actually destroy the letters to get 1-up letters until Sonic does his little victory pose, then you can't move anymore. But it's just a little something fun to do while you're on these score screens. Just little touches like that are sprinkled all throughout this game that make it just a cut above the rest. Oh, wow. Still no story. Okay. I thought it was just one act before the story, but I guess not. Again, it has been a long time since I played this game. Now we get to one of the more prominent features of Sonic Colors, which there was a little bit in the last level, but it was mostly 3D. But one of the only complaints that some people have with Sonic Colors, some people love it. It's love it or kind of dislike it sort of thing, is the fact that most of the game takes place in 2D, unlike Sonic Unleashed and Generations, which have much more of a healthy balance. I'd say 80% of the game maybe even like 85% of the total gameplay you're doing takes place in 2D sections, which I'm sure like was also maybe an element of just the Wii not being as powerful, and 2D sections are definitely easier to program and stuff. That's just a guess. That's just a guess though, but 2D sections are still really fun in this game, so like, I mean, obviously they're fun. I mean, Sonic started as 2D, so I'm sure it's not that big of a deal. But yeah, when you get big open areas like this, your speed just it goes so fast. It's really cool. Nice try. that trips any new player up, but it has been a long time since I've played. But I'm willing to look out for little dick moves like that, where like, oh, you're gonna trip if you don't hit that. Anyway, one interesting feature that Sonic Colors has that I don't believe any other game in the series has, at least not as a default ability, like sometimes as power-ups, but anyway, Sonic actually has the ability to double jump in this game, which is really weird to get used to at first, because it feels really unnatural, but like the level design definitely is catered to that, especially with some of the Wisp power-ups that we'll be seeing. Anyway, we just picked up a red ring. We picked up one earlier in the level, and red rings function as just your collectible MacGuffin that you can get in all the levels, and yeah, they're really fun to get. So, and also you also get a reward. It's not just like, I think you get concept art and stuff if you do it, but damn it. I really wish I had boost for that, because I think the game just wants you to just boost right through that, but oh well. Oh my god, they hit a red ring right there. Anyway, you actually get a reward for getting all, like, what, like 150 red rings or something, so that's actually cool. And to be honest, like every game that has the red rings, maybe the exception of like secret rings or something, I actually really enjoy collecting them all. Like getting all the red rings in this and Generations and even Lost World to a certain extent. Like I always enjoy doing it, so probably going to be doing Sonic Forces when that comes out. Oh, right. We should probably establish what the hell is even going on.
He loves to hear his own lips flap, but I gotta hand it to the Eggster. This place is epic.
Weird. I'm not used to the lack of Griffith.
No doubt.
Or, I guess Drummond was in the last one we did on the channel, but whatever.
Totally harmless.
Because Eggman plus secretly built amusement park equals evil plot for us to foil. Lucky for us, he's not very good at keeping things hidden.
It's an amusement park in space!
Giant floating space amusement park, Sora.
Exactly, Tails, thank you.
Still, an evil plot? I don't know.
Sonic is looking particularly smug right now.
Can't be mad at this view. This place has taken beauty to the next level. I'm just surprised that it was so easy to sneak in here.
I wouldn't say it was that easy.
Flashback.
Hello, happy people. Welcome as Eggman's ultra-accelerated
Hello, happy people.
you to an interplanetary wonderland of fun.
I can't believe somebody was dumb enough to leave the keys in this thing.
That's the explanation for how they got here? Someone left the keys?
Man, this thing's got crazy fast.
This plot does not take itself seriously at all, especially after, like, if you play, like, Sonic 06 or something, or literally any Sonic
I am out of
game.
a sense of remorse for my past transgressions, and is in no way associated with any sort of evil plot or premeditated misdeed.
Eggman is gold in this game. That's the relief they believe him, you idiot! Like, the lines, like, the Eggman spouts in this game are full, like, they're just perfect. It's so funny. Whoa! Orbot! And, the other guy! Yeah, good job there.
I'm not sure what's going on, but I'm sure of what I'm gonna do.
What is that jumping nonsense you were doing?
Hey, what's going on? Huh?
Whoa.
Whoa!
Wee. Oh, okay. Now we're gonna bring up the save data. I don't know. I guess, like, people could, like, they wanted just, like, to really demonstrate that, like, this is a Tails. I think it actually, will have, like, several different names that'll, come up. What's the canon name of this character again? Oh, right. It's Blonic. There we go. Oh, cool. We can we can even choose a. Oh god. Oh god. This is my. Oh wow. I had on my original Wii. I had like at least like 300. Like I had like 200 Miis. Like so. Sure. Let's just use this. Whatever the hell that is. Okay, and this is your world map. And again, they kept it really simple in this game, which is like totally fine. Again, it feels like almost like kind of like a soft reboot, which is kind of funny because I remember when this game was announced, everyone didn't care about it at all because Project Needle Mouse was a thing, which ended up being Sonic 4 Episode 1, and everyone was like, well, Sega's clearly going to put all the money into that game, so Sonic Colors is like, who the hell cares? Like, why would they announce this crap? And I think everyone knows how that turned out, which of the games is considered infinitely better. That game sucks. But anyway, let's just hop right back into Tropical Resort and into a second world map, and you also get a funky remix of whatever the level theme is for each of these world maps for every different part of this amusement park. And that's one cool thing too, is that all the songs in this game, like, each world gets like 3 songs for the whole thing, like remixes of the same song, but they're all like definitely different, so that's really cool. Anyway, let's go into Act 3 and take a first Wisp power-up for a spin. I never get tired of this soundtrack. Also, they gave oh, cool. I didn't know Quick Step was in this game.
Move left and right to dodge on.
Like, I figured it would because it's a boost gameplay, but like, it's weird because like it's only when the game wants you to Quick Step. You can't just do it when you want to, which is a little weird, but oh well. I'm sure they had to sacrifice like a few, especially since like on the Wii remote, like. Oh god. So this is the laser power-up, and it's a little hard to control. Basically, you have to just set your course, and then as soon as you let go of the control stick, Sonic will just dart forward.
Running, it's perfect for getting into tight spaces.
That's really annoying that it actually straight up pauses the game for those. I remember in like some of the other games, like it doesn't pause, so I wonder why they did it that way. But anyway, the Laser Wisp is definitely the most marketable of all the Wisps in this game. Like, it's usually the one you always see advertised and stuff, because it is probably the coolest idea. As for actually, is it fun to use? It's okay. You get to do cool stuff like that though, which is like, you can't deny how cool it feels, especially when you there's crystals all over the place when you use the Laser Wisp, and if you hit any of those crystals, like, you'll just get sent bouncing everywhere, and you can actually break the game a little bit. Like, I remember like seeing like some crazy like out of bounds and stuff using some of the Wisp power-ups, and it's pretty cool. And damn it, I hit that wall. I always feel like an idiot when you smack into one of those walls because you didn't crouch in time. Oh well. Oh, please, you get back up there. There we go. Oh my god, I hit the wrong button. There we go. Oh wow, the game just oh no, never mind. That was the ground pound attack. I thought the game was telling me to jump and just boost in midair just to bypass all of this platforming nonsense. I really like the homing attack too. Like the homing attack has obviously been in the series since Sonic Adventure, but again, the boost gameplay, like the way they did the homing attack, starting with Unleashed, like has always been really satisfying to chain. Like even like, I remember another game that I actually really like the homing attack in is, I'm sure it does not hold up, but I remember really liking it in the Secret Rings, which, it's funny, like, Secret Rings, when it came out, like, everyone seemingly was okay with it, but like, in the recent years, pretty much the entire internet has turned against that game. Oh, sweet. Here we go. Yes, I bet most of you can't even tell what just happened, but we just zoomed through, like, a laser system using, using the, laser power-up, so that's pretty cool. But yeah, anyway, with Secret Rings, I feel like the entire internet has just turned completely against that game, because like I don't remember it being that hated, but most people would say that if you ask most people, they'll say that they think it's worse than 06, which, I mean, I don't know about that. I enjoyed Secret Rings, but it has been years since I played it. I'm sure it is not held up. I have a gut feeling.